Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 22nd to the 28th. This is for Pisces and Pisces rising. And as always, if you want to go straight to the tarot reading, the timestamp is in the description box. But you probably want to hear what's going on this week. It is major. It's big stuff happening. Now, even before we begin the week, don't forget we have that major full moon in Capricorn, 29 degrees. This is a full closeout, closing shop. There's definitely some big transformation, big shifts happening in your life, okay? That happened on Sunday, the day before Monday. As we know, that's the sequence there. But what I'm trying to say is that you will still feel the effects of the full moon, all right? It still has influence over this week. We are still under the umbrella of that full moon in Capricorn. That was in your 11th house of your hopes, your future wishes, your dreams. Really, really nice there. Okay. Really nice. It's also your social network groups you belong to, your communities, even social media. If that's something that, is important for you, there is definitely going to be a shift. All right. There is this big shift. Remember, there's this karmic cycle, this new cycle that you're moving into. All right. So you're likely still going to feel that energy. And I know I dropped these forecasts a few days before the actual week. So remember, you're moving into it this week. Now, on Monday, July 22nd, this is going to be pretty big. We move into Leo season. So for the next 4 weeks, we've got the sun in Leo. Don't forget, Mercury and Venus are also in Leo. That is a stellium in Leo. That is an emphasis, a really strong emphasis on Leo. Okay. Leo season is going to be really big for you. That is your 6th house. You are going to feel busy. You're going to get really busy. The 6th house is everyday activities. It's your routines. It is work is part of it. So if you see what's happening for you, a lot of y'all could have, maybe there could have been something new that happened in terms of work. There could have been some, again, shifts that are happening in terms of work, the process of work, maybe even employees, new employees, things like that. 6th house is also health and wellness and fitness. So you could find yourself feeling very, very energized and ramped up and ready to go, because remember, Sun in Leo, that's very fiery. That's fiery. The sun is the ruler of Leo. The sun is in its domicile in Leo. So there could be something here that is really nice. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of y'all are spending more time with pets, maybe getting pets. 6th house also rules pets, but just Sun in Leo, just Sun in Leo. And you see Mercury is actually going to be moving into Virgo later this week, but Sun and Venus in Leo for the rest of the month. I mean, that's really big because it's fun. It's fun. It's wild. It's being creative. It's being your authentic self. It's letting whatever flag fly. This is you being you. You being you. Heightened ambition around this time, heightened passion, okay? That is Sun in Leo. This is what I said in your monthly forecast. Big heart energy, hearts of fire. You feeling very magnetic, okay? Doing your Miss America wave and enjoying it. This is a fun place. This is fun, okay? Very fun energy here. And you may find a lot of other people doing the Miss America wave too, because Sun in Leo, remember, that is this huge spotlight. That is Sun in Leo. Having this huge spotlight, a lot of gaining attention, garnering attention, but a lot of people also wanting it. That adoration, that admiration, compliments, praise, things like that. And do it. Feel free to do it. Like I say it all the time. Even if you give a compliment a day, you're raising someone else's frequency. They're in a good mood. They have that effect on other people. They're putting other people in a good mood. And you know that it started all with you, Pisces. So absolutely love this. It is just very optimistic energy. Now, Sun opposite Pluto on the same day. So as we move into Leo season, you're going to feel a little bit of a squeeze. This is going to be very interesting for you because the Sun is in Leo and then Pluto is in Aquarius, 2 fixed signs. So, there's going to be a little bit of wiggle room here, but the Sun is ego and Pluto is power, empowerment, even transformation, death and rebirth. There really could be something here where it's part of your transformation story. So here's the first thing. You may not see eye to eye with someone around this time, but you may already know who it is. You may feel that build up because remember, we had Mercury opposite Pluto. We had Venus opposite Pluto. And now we have the Sun opposite Pluto. So you see the series of Pluto oppositions we've had the past few weeks. And this is what's interesting. That's your 12th house. And so and remember, all these other planets are in Leo in your 6th house. So there could be something here with colleagues. There could be something here with people within your work environment, within your profession, that you're just not seeing eye to eye with. There may be a little bit of a squeeze here. The bigger picture is Pluto, right? Pluto is in your Aquarius, so your 12th house. And so there could be something here where the 12th house is everything beyond the physical plane. And you would know this, Pisces, because you are the native ruler of the 12th house. And so that is intuition. That's the subconscious. It's healing. It's imagination. There's so many things here. So it's definitely something where you could find that there is some of y'all could find a lot of shifts in terms of you and your connection to your intuition, seeing things in a different way. Again, this is coming after that full moon that was conjuncting Pluto, right? So there could be other people involved. Remember, that is your 11th house. That's your social network, groups you belong to, organizations you belong to. So definitely something here in a work capacity, a group capacity. And when I say like communities you belong to, that could even be like your LinkedIn community. Remember, social media is part of this as well. So keep that in mind. There really could be something here that may be testing your level of spirituality, intuition, but it's just really deepening it. It's deepening it. Okay. Part of this transformation, remember, there is, the moon will be in Aquarius on Monday as well. And so that kind of adds to it the fact that you've got moon, Pluto, this opposition, right, in Aquarius, which has this rebellious energy. But we're talking about Pluto here. This opposition has some weight. There could be some secrets coming out. Remember that full moon conjuncting Pluto. There could be some things revealed around this time. Aquarius has rebellious energy too. So there could be a part of you that wants to really, go West Side Story around this time. Remember, ego's at play with Sun opposite Pluto. So just remember, I always say this all the time, let karma work its magic, okay? Always be responsive, not reactive. This is a day where you may find that some people are just bears waiting to be poked, okay? They're waiting to be poked. They're waiting for you to poke them. Just go toward the honey. The honey's sweet. Just dip your paws in it. It's got to be really nice for you. All I'm saying is just be in touch with your intuition. Always be the better person in the situation. And again, let karma work its magic, because you may feel a lot of egos at play. You may see that people are being dramatic around this time. That's also Sun in Leo. I think I mentioned that in your monthly forecast. It's a really good time to do some shadow work with Pluto at play, really coming to an understanding with your sense of power as well, in terms of you feeling empowered. So work with those energies. Remember, Aquarius is also the innovator, the inventor, the genius, the future. And so thinking about your future and feeling empowered about that. Now on Thursday, July 25th, we have the Sun sextiling Mars. This is absolutely amazing. You can see it's asterisk here. Best day of the week. It's the most such a favorable aspect. It's like Hollywood, when they have that action, that slate. That's what this is. This is all about action. Remember, Sun in Leo, Mars is in Gemini at this point. They make a great team, by the way. Fire and air, really nice blend here, but this is huge confidence energy. This is confidence. This is you feeling very motivated. Okay. There's definitely something here where you could have some movement, okay, in your domestic sector. remember, Mars is with Jupiter, by the way. Jupiter and Mars in your fourth house, your domestic sector. And so you could feel some movement there, some action there. Home, real estate, significant other, parents, children, their pets. Remember, I said pets earlier, but there could be something here that's really nice for you where you will feel very motivated, have a lot of courageous energy comes with this type of aspect, but it is also physical energy. Okay. Remember, energy is a force. All right. And so Maction, what is going on with me? You're the last reading I'm doing today. So Mars is action. Okay. Mars is action. It brings that force, that drive, that passion. That's what this is. It's passion. Throw in the fact that Moon will be in Aries too at this point. Remember, the North Node is in Aries, and that is your second house of money, income, finances. So you could just feel there's just a lot of coal being thrown in the kiln here. You could feel really amped up, okay? Really, really amped up around this time. There's definitely going to be this almost like pep in your step energy. And also, in 2 weeks from now, we have the Sun sextiling Mars now. 2 weeks from now, we have the Sun sextiling Jupiter. You guys have to look forward to. So that's going to be really nice. All right. So now on the same day, Mercury will, and we'll talk about that more when we get to that week. Mercury will move into Virgo. Remember, I said this last week. Next week, Mercury goes retrograde. So you want to put your ducks in a row now. Mercury is exalted in Virgo, but also in its domicile. Mercury thrives in Virgo. Mercury's in its chariot and loves being in Virgo. So this is processing. This is, being very pragmatic, very practical. And the way that you're thinking about things, ideas that you have, this is also communication. There could be something here with partnerships and relationships because remember, Virgo rules your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. Virgo being your opposite sign. There's a lot of stuff happening for you, but Virgo is that sign with, it's very hardworking, it's very diligent, that laser focus, especially in a sense of service to others. All right, that's what Virgo really represents. Don't forget you have Sun in Leo and Venus in Leo in your sixth house, Virgo being the native ruler of the sixth house. So you see that overlap here. There's this like selflessness energy. This is going to feel really nice. You're going to really, really love this. And so remember, seventh house, partnerships and relationships, that can be work, that can be love, that can be romance. So either way, you may be having a lot of conversations in that area. Let's see what's going on for you this week, Pisces, okay, for July 22nd to the 28th, again, for Pisces and Pisces rising and Pisces moon. If you want to read for any other placements in your birth chart, if you know your birth chart, you're absolutely welcome to. All right, so Pisces, let's get to it. Let's see what's going on for you for July 22nd to the 28th. All right, Pisces. Wow, speaking of dramatic, that was dramatic. I was like, boom, boom, boom. Pisces, y'all, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Gives the best overview, especially for a weekly reading, right? And if we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Pisces, y'all are amazing. I really love what's happening for y'all. Okay, well, let's get to it. And there you go. There you go. There you go. You listen. This is, oh my gosh. This just reminds me, last week, y'all had 3 aces. That is so insane. So there are some new things happening for you. There's really big new things happening for you. And you're going to feel that this week. Oh my goodness. Look at what's happening here. Look at what's happening here. You're good. You're absolutely good. There's, when I say you've got something to look forward to, I mean, yeah, you've got a pot of honey to look forward to. All right, now let's get started. You got the King of Cups, all right? So I love this energy. It seems like that you've been in a role. You've been in this role where a lot of people could have been seeing you as like the rock. People have been coming to you. You've been the one that's comforting people. There's a lot of love with the King of Cups, a lot of emotional intelligence with the King of Cups, someone who is so emotionally stable, someone who has so much love to give, does what his heart desires, but a lot of intuitive energy too. Okay, that is really, really nice here with the King of Cups coming up in your past. So I love this energy, a lot of spiritual energy, especially for you because the King of Cups is Scorpio, and Scorpio does does rule your ninth house of spirituality. So really, really, really great. And you could be, again, really, really harnessing like your spirituality and your intuition, like those qualities, right? Those just really, really being in your own. And as I say all the time, everybody has intuition. Everyone's intuitive. It's a matter of really connecting with that. So I think that a lot of you being your authentic self is showing, and a lot of people are gravitating toward you. And remember, that's just what's going to happen with Sun and Leo anyway, Venus and Leo. But hey, you got the Eight of Cups in the heart of your spread. Now, this is very interesting. The Eight of Cups, this is saying that, hey, yes, things are good, things are fine, but I know something's better for me. This is leaving a situation, a circumstance, or even something that you know is going to be more emotionally fulfilling for you. And it could be a big moment. You see the eclipse happening here. All right. There's a big eclipse happening. But it is the moon intuition, also emotions. But you see the figure here in red, the red cloak, the red boots, by the way, passion, power, feeling that empowerment to move forward. I know something's better for me. I'm moving toward that. Okay. There is something waiting for me on the other side of this hill. So this is really nice because it's you coming into your power. It's you coming into your power. One of the reasons why this is very significant is because this card is actually attributed to Saturn in Pisces, and Saturn is in your sign. And so you could be processing a lot of things. Remember, Saturn is retrograde with Neptune in your sign, which is a big deal. It's a really big deal, especially with Neptune being at 29 degrees. So there is, which I talk about more in your previous reading, but so yeah, you're reassessing a lot of things, and you're seeing a lot more clearly this week, and you're letting things go. I love that. Now, interesting, you got the Ace of Pentacles in your challenge area. This is the one pentacle that wasn't in your spread last week when you had the other three aces. How interesting is that? Now, Ace of Pentacles in your challenge area. Yeah, there could be something here. Just keep an eye on something new that is shaping, forming in your life, especially if there's something that you want to manifest, something that you want to grow, really root up in your life. Just keep an eye on it, really nurture it. All right. There is this new path that is you are creating for yourself, right? So really, really just, I made up the word awareness. It's clarity, awareness together. All right. So have that awareness this week. The other thing is there could be something that you are really, it really is something. You remember how I said that money is a big thing for you? Well, with the fact that the North Node is in Aries, or second house of salary, income, finances. South Node is in Libra in your 8th house, which rules like other people's money. So y'all may have been going through some really big money matters this entire year, actually. This entire year. And it's going to be for the next year. And it's not a bad thing. It's just saying there's an emphasis there. There's a focus there. But there really could be something here where it seems like something could be coming up. You've got to trust your intuition and really see past, especially with that Neptune fog, really leave the things that you need to leave behind. Okay. That's going to help, because there could be some things in the world that you're in now, in the reality that you're in now, where things may be a little bit like, okay, what do I do? Or it could just be even a place like, I'm in this situation, I recognize it, but that's as far as I've gone. Remember, there's that action, right? That action that you want to take. I think I said earlier, action is a force. Even energy is action. It's a force. Energy is a force. And even emotions, especially with the cups in the heart of your spread, emotions, cups are emotions, it's feelings, and that's what emotions are. Emotions are neutral, all right? Emotere, okay? Latin, energy and motion, all right? So it's really, really taking action that puts it's a scale, right? Emotions in different areas. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Listen, you got the High Priestess in your crown. That's why I say this. This is really great. The High Priestess in your crown. That intuition that I was talking about earlier, okay? Especially with Pluto in Aquarius, you're going to feel that energy. So you may even feel this like really big ramp up of being guided by your intuition, trusting your intuition. The High Priestess is the guardian of the subconscious. Remember, Pluto in Aquarius, 12th house, that is the subconscious as well. So don't be afraid to go really deep to those places where you know, okay, I need to unroot this. I'm going to recognize what it is that I need to move forward from to have these new things happen in my life and really, really go down this path where I know I am being my authentic self and I'm being guided by my intuition. You listen, the High Priestess comes out when she says, hey, trust your intuition. That's going to make the biggest difference here. All right. So really love this for you. You also have the Tower in the root of your spread. So yeah, there could have been some things that, remember we had Mars conjunct Uranus last week, and you could have felt that was in your third house, communication. You could have heard some news. There could have been something with siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins there, a little bit of a shakeup. Third house is also short distance travel, but here's the thing. We're talking about, this card is attributed to Mars, so something in your domestic sector, but this week you may feel a little bit of a shakeup. There could be something here that the Tower is a card where it is like that chaos and destruction as depicted in this card. Interesting that what I said earlier this week, right? I said Pluto has that element of destruction, but then you have to think about Sun and Leo, ego. You see the crown representing ego being knocked off the Tower by the lightning bolt here. So there really is something that could shake things up this week for you, all right? Shake things up, but the Tower moment, it happens for you, okay? It doesn't happen to you. What comes after the Tower? The Star, the card of your hopes and dreams, all of that. The star's aligning for you. It's also healing. It's also faith. So there is a bit of a shakeup that you may feel this week, all right? And that is the thing that could open your eyes, because it feels like more of an awakening. I mean, you have the King of Cups and the High Priestess and the Eight of Cups. I mean, so it could feel like, again, it's one of those moments where, you know, in the moment you may be like, oh my goodness, what is going on? But then, you know, a day later, 2 days later, or even a week later, however it takes, you may have that awareness, like that was actually the best thing that happened for me. All right. So it really, hey, I'll even clarify that for you. Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be the shakeup that you need to feel the sense of abundance. You standing in this garden of abundance. You got the Nine of Pentacles. That's big. That's big. All right. So abundance, you see the harvest. You see, this is a card of self-sufficiency. This is a card where she made it. All right. She made it. She's standing in this garden because she earned her spot here. You see a lot of enlightenment here. You see the falcon in her hand. It's like that trained. Listen, I'm going to show you here. I don't know if you're into Egyptology, but that's really Horus here. All right. So enlightenment. But anyway, so what I'm trying to say is there's going to be a shakeup, but it seems like that is what's going to be the thing that is necessary for you to have all this. And you do see the symbol of Venus all over her gown too. All right. So really love that. Really, really love that for you. There really could be something with partnerships, relationships here that you may be moving into, and that could bring that sense of that abundance and enlightenment, because this is a Virgo card. It's actually attributed to Venus and Virgo. Remember, Virgo, Mercury's moving into Virgo starting this week. Venus is eventually going to move into Virgo. Sun's going to move into Virgo. And like I said, Virgo rules your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. That can be career, that can be love, that can be romance. Venus represents money too. All right. So yeah, there's definitely something here that is got to bring you all this joy and happiness, because you did get the 10 of Cups in your future. Now, this card is attributed it's a Pisces card. So you've got these two Pisces cards here that I really love. Now, 10 of Cups, total enlightenment. I mean, you see the cups over their head in the rainbow indicating this promising future. You see the happy family, the happy children, a lot of innocence in this card. It's like there's no ego here. Look at the kids. Like they're in this state of happiness and joy. That's what this card is. It's joy. It's emotional fulfillment. All right. hey, that's 10 cups. So this is a really great card, especially when it comes to, like I said, your home environment. There's a lot, that happening here. Partnerships, relationships, as I mentioned, you see the couple here. So there's a lot happening, but cups is just you. That's your emotional fulfillment. So whatever you are moving toward, as long as you do move. Remember, it's that action that you take. All right, so Pisces, let's get to your stuff. Let's see what's going on. If you like this reading, would be great. If you like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on with you. And I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. All right, so yeah, you're fine. You're good, Pisces. Go for it. Go for it. Just go for it. Go for what you feel like deep down in your bones. I want this. This is the life that I want. This is what I'm passionate about. I mean, you have the 7 of Wands here. All right. So, very interesting that you have the 7 of Wands. It is a Leo card. 7 of Wands is all about valor. It's all about standing your ground. You may remember I said the sun's going to be opposite Pluto. You may not see eye to eye with some people this week, the sun being in Leo. Like I said, that is a Leo card. And so, yes, there may be, you can see here, he is definitely defending himself, but in a way where he's saying, nope, I worked hard to get here. I'm on the king of the castle. He's at the top, the highest point of the hill here. And you see the other wands coming at this person. So there is a sense of, yes, there may be some people, like I said, there's elements of like jealousy and whatnot that even come up with this card, but we did have that Venus, Pluto opposition as well. But just stand your ground. Stand your ground, okay? This is all about that self-worth and self-value and holding onto that energy. Now, you have the Chariot. Very nice. And your external factors area. This is just moving forward, okay? This is, remember I said this week is all about that self-confidence and empowerment. That's what the Chariot is, okay? He's found that willpower, that confidence to move forward, all right? Huge leader energy, taking control. He is the charioteer. Doesn't matter which way those sphinxes go. He's in control, all right? So that's even, the dualities in your life. Like, you've got this. You've got this. So this is really great. This is, again, moving forward, but learning a lot of things that have happened or, experiences that you've went through that make you a stronger person. Now, it is in your external factors area, so there could also be someone on your side that's kind of like, it's almost like this, cheerleader energy, like really on your team that really, really gets you inspired, really gets you moving, really gets you going. Again, there's that partnership energy that you're about to move into that you could start feeling this week. Now, you have the Knight of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, really nice. So there is a sense of, yes, think like, boom. This is fearless. This is being bold. This is being very courageous. You even see the fire under his feet. So action. All the knights are action, but this is even, I would even say cerebral for you with what's happening astrologically, but really processing things now, really not letting anything get in your way, including yourself. Remember that Aquarius energy, Pluto and Aquarius, the 12th house, the subconscious, but it's also like self-sabotage energy lives in the 12th house as well. But this is like nothing holding you back. This is being fearless. He's going into the storm. So this is really great. So there is a sense of, yes, move with that energy. Move with that energy. This card is actually attributed to Gemini. All right. So really, really just the fact that Jupiter's in Gemini, Mars is in Gemini, like just that fiery energy, especially processing things, thinking about your future, going for the things that you want. And then you have the 9 of Wands in your final outcome, which is also fiery. Knights are fire and Wands are fire. So this is double fire. This is, I mean, when we talk about fire under your feet, this is, look at what's coming out of his helmet. All right. So this is really great. This is just saying you're on a mission. You're on a quest. Nothing's going to stop you now. You are definitely going after your passions. Everything that, like I said, go for it. Go for it. He is. He is. All right. So this is really, really, really going after the things that you want. You could feel a lot of movement in career too. That, remember I said work may be a big thing for a lot of y'all right now for Pisces. And then when you think about the Knight of Wands being Sagittarius, Sagittarius rules your 10th house of career. So you could feel a lot of action in career, but this is, it can just be whatever you're exerting all your energy into that you want to be known for, that is bringing you a lot of, that you're very passionate about, a lot of passion in this card. There could be some travel. Are y'all traveling? So y'all, what's going on for y'all? There could be some travel involved, but anyway, you're good. You're absolutely good. Really go after the things that you want. Really know there may be something that, little rumbles this week with that Tower moment, but as you can see, there's something it's going to be revealed for you as long as you trust your intuition and take that action moving forward into this amazing future. Okay, look at what you have: the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Chariot. Like you're gonna feel driven this week. You're gonna feel like more than normal. This is gonna be really, really nice. So Pisces, thanks so much for tuning in. Next week, we will do August. All right, so okay, we're at August now. And if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what is going on, Pisces. Y'all are amazing. And I will see you next week. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.